Hi, this is Python lesson 0. I'm going to be talking about IDEs and what an IDE is, how to get started in Python on your computer. So the first and easiest step you can do is just simply do it online. There are online IDEs. Here is one of them. It's online-python.com. You can do most of your programming here, and you can see I just did print hello world, and we go ahead and we run that, and then we get hello world down here. They're not incredibly fast. They are, but they are pretty good. Some of them are actually a lot faster than others. This is a pretty decent one because it does have an output window here. Another one you can do is you can go here, and this is where you can actually use Spyder. Spyder is my personal favorite when it comes to Python IDEs, and it is a little slow. You will want to download it onto your own computer, but you can actually do pretty much everything you need. I'm going to click dismiss. A lot of this I'll be showing in the later lessons, but I'm just going to go ahead and type in print just to show you. Obviously, it works. Hello world, and I'll go ahead and run that. And you'll see you'll get this output window here. Oh, click run. I just opened it for the first time, and there we go. Now, some of these are actually pretty good. They even have built-in libraries. We'll talk more about libraries in the upcoming lessons. But if you want to be serious at all, you really want to just do the installation yourself. So now we're going to talk about installing. On the most basic form of using Python on your computer without the internet, you can go to python.org and then /downloads. You can just click right here. There are earlier versions. I would just the latest version is fine. I wouldn't recommend a beta version. So the latest version is Python 3.9.2. Then once you go through the download process, you can type in Python here into your command prompt, and I'm kind of a Windows guy, and then you can open that up, and you will get a shell. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, a Python shell is not a it's not the greatest. It is. Here we go. Oh boy, that looks slow. But a Python shell is not going to be your typical Python IDE. So the nice thing about a good integrated development environment is you're going to have it helps you out significantly on where to put parentheses. It changes colors based on whether it's a function or a variable, and that is I would highly recommend. So, but you can do it in a shell. You can do some of your really basic stuff here. So I'm just going to type in print and then hello world. A good IDE would add that second parenthesis for me, the second quotation mark, and there we go. So you can see that I can actually write Python right in the console here. And so at a very low level, you can do that, kind of get started there. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of that. But you do have to have this installed first before you move on to an IDE. One popular IDE is Wing, and so you can go to wingide.com/download. All these links will be should be down below. But Wing IDE.download/download, and then you have Windows installer, Windows, it's pretty user friendly. And I used to use Wing. Wing is okay, but again, it's as far as some of these settings, like it's nice when they have features where it adds a second quotation mark and adds a second parenthesis for you. It just makes the experience a lot smoother. So Atom is another one. Atom's okay. I have some reservations about Atom. My favorite is Spyder, and that's what all of my videos I'll be using Spyder with. You can Python's going to be the same regardless of of which IDE you use your preference. So you go to spyder-ide.org, and you'll come to this page right here, and then I scroll down to the bottom and I have download. Now I'm going to click on download for Windows. Now, again, you go through the prompts, but you do have to have this installed first. You do have to get Python on your computer, and then you go to the Python IDE. And I would recommend Spyder. Do whatever you want. And then lastly, if you're doing data science, if you're doing machine learning, bioinformatics, anything like that, I would highly recommend you install Anaconda. Anaconda has a group of packages that will really be helping you out. So it's got a bunch of built-in libraries and built-in functions and stuff like that. So again, it's not. And sometimes I might be using Anaconda. I may not even realize it, or I may not mention it. And so if you are going to follow these videos, you might want to just go ahead and just install it anyway. And so you have your different options for Windows and Mac and Linux. And once you have Spyder installed, it will look like this. And it's going to run a lot faster, and you'll be just a lot happier with it. And than using like the shell or using it through Windows. The window version does use something called Jupyter. Jupyter Notebook is actually really nice. It's an online IDE, and so if you are using an online IDE, like something like Online Spyder, I would recommend using Jupyter Notebook. And the link that I'll be sending that I have below is through my binder, which is part of Jupyter Notebook, I believe. So I just typed in hello world. I'll go ahead and run that, and you'll see down below, there we go. We got hello world. That'd be the first program that you're going to be writing, and you'll be seeing that in lesson 1.